What up, YouTube? Back at it again. We are checking out. You guys know how much I love and adore Aurora. This is TheFlood. I haven't heard this yet. I guess this is a recent one. Um, I was sent to check this out, and I probably would have got here anyways. But I appreciate the request and the support as always. First and foremost, do me a favor. Go support Aurora. Please go like, go subscribe. Um, I love pretty much everything she does, and it's so outside my realm of most of the time understanding, but just musical genre that I listen to. But like, it's weird. It's like music that she's you feel and you try to understand things. Just she's just an amazing human. But definitely go support. And yeah, like I said, love to have you as well. Like, comment, make sure you're subscribed. If I could get you to do one more thing, and there's an Instagram page linked below, as well as another YouTube channel I started where we're reviewing everything. But go if you have Instagram, go check out the page down below. My girlfriend started. It's fire. She's way better at editing than I could ever be. But it's all about it's travel fun. It's me and her doing fun stuff. So definitely go check it out. But let's dive into this and see what Aurora is flooding. I do have lyrics pulled up because sometimes we're in a different language. A lot of the times not. This looks mostly in English. Okay. But there are no subtitles, so not yet.
Who have I been? Who have I been? Who have I been fighting all this time? All this time. Maybe I've spent too much time with myself, 'cause everything became enormous in my head. Maybe there was never a demon. Maybe it was just me dreaming, and now I can't escape this feeling. After all,
You know what's? I'm sorry to stop. But you can't really with. It's crazy. So this song to me, and even though this is just a visualizer, she's in a box, which is, I feel like very representative of kind of what she's talking about. She's what she's referencing is this sort of battle with like these subconscious. The biggest battle of all is the battle with yourself, right? And these eternal questions that come along with that with regards to your and she says it like, who have I been, who have I been fighting all this time? Maybe I spent too much time with myself. So basically, again, back in the box. Maybe my loneliness or my sort of introspection has is has put all of these questions and doubts and thoughts in my head. Um, Maybe there was never a demon. Maybe it was just me dreaming. That's a crazy sort of juxtaposition of a good and a bad, right? Maybe there wasn't a demon, so you're questioning yourself and your demons, but maybe all along there's nothing wrong with you, and it's just you self doubting, right? Um, but like this like dreamy, whimsical kind of like musical background that they laid on this, and she's just sort of floating around like she always does. She's angelic in that sense. Is she's special?
after all this time, I can't leave it to rest. Leave it to rest. It's like nobody cares. Nobody
wild to me the way that they did this instrumental on a track like this. Um, Everything she's saying is essentially self doubt and kind of negatively charged in a sense. Poetic at that, but still like you have this like this anthem esque kind of marching snare drum along with like everything is like this upbeat up build of you're waiting for this kind of just realization or sort of explosion in the song, but it's already on a path of it's interesting that when artists do this when they have lyrics that are by and large if you were to just read this it's sad, um but then you put an instrumental behind it that is overall like overwhelmingly positive. Just listen to the notes they're using and whatnot. Anyway, sorry, let's go.
Losing all my fights. I've been under pressure all my life, but have I been fighting all this time?
I've been under pressure all my life, but who have I been fighting all this time? It's again, it's that question. It's just like your biggest enemy is the man or woman in the mirror, right?
I stood here for so many years, waiting for the morning sunbeams to finally warm me, but it's happening so slowly. It's impossible to notice how everything around me is changing. After all this time, I can't leave it to rest. Leave it to rest. It's like nobody cares. Nobody cares. 'Cause I feel like I'm floating, floating over everything, and everyone knows how this story goes. And I've been under pressure.
I've been flooded, flutter everything, and everyone knows how this story goes. It's almost like she's saying like, we get it. Like she's more of like a universal look at it at a macro level. We all have our issues, and we all deal with feeling overwhelmed, um, at pretty much at all times by different things. Um, it's questioning, how am I going to deal with this, and then you start thinking, and then you go back to, hold on, where was I at here? I've stood here for so many years waiting for morning sunbeams to finally warm me, but it's happening so slowly. It's happening so slowly. It's coming to that realization that you can sort of and that's how the song builds. You can overcome, this instance of self doubt. It's always going to be there. But basically, what she's saying is baby steps. Um, just look for light in each sunrise, right?
All my life and I feel like I'm losing all my fights. I've been under pressure all my life, but have I been fighting all this time? Fighting all this time. Fighting all this
You got these like electro kind of rock throwback vibes on this too, with the guitar kicking in, and it gives you that it is kind of that hopeful sort of spirit that is the song just continues to build. I think the repetition of that line, "Who have I been fighting all this time," which was a theme throughout, is kind of like indicative of like the point you're trying to make. It's um you take a step back and outside yourself and you look at any situation and it's just like what's your actual problem with? What are you actually fighting? What are you fighting within yourself? And if you're fighting yourself, why? Because then you're just getting in your own way. Um, I don't know if I mean I don't honestly like I don't understand most of her songs because she's so poetic and abstract with a lot of things, um, but I feel like I don't know if I'm on the right track. I think that this is a it's kind of commentary on self discovery by way of self questioning, and in that sense, um, doing away with self doubt and self deprecating. Um, but no, it's beautiful, man. It's let me make sure I have the lyrics right. I'm gonna read one more time here. Bear with me. Yeah, it's repetitive in that sense. I don't know. That's kind of my initial thought on that. Just hearing that, uh, but again, you could. It's weird with music. You can kind of interpret and take things wherever you want. So however it might apply to you. In my head, she's that's kind of where she's going with that. But it's crazy how the instrumental behind that is that of this just building kind of almost like you're you're building up and growing towards a win throughout the melody of the song, and she's singing it almost in an an upbeat and uptone sort of way, but the narrative behind it is that of just questioning oneself. It's interesting. She's fantastic. Yeah, dude, I love everything this girl does, and it's again not even close to my typical genre, but that doesn't matter. I think Aurora stands alone with regards to music. She's not a musician. It's not an act. She's an artist. She just does her. And if you resonate with or anything she does resonates with you, follow along. And I'm enjoying the journey for sure. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll make sure you support. Love to have you here as well. Like and subscribe. We'll talk to you in the next.